Hi guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do certain types of editing tricks and tips on iMovie and how I personally like to edit my videos. So let's get right into it. Okay, so today I'm just going to be using this footage from a video that I filmed a while ago. So I'm using this as like a sample footage. But okay, so I want to get started with how I like to add text to my videos. So there is a titles section in iMovie where you can add titles. For example, like this, you say hey, it'll turn out like this. Yeah, I think we all kind of know how to use this feature, and if you don't, maybe I'll make a video on how to just use the simple features of iMovie. But this is for someone who wants to go, a little bit beyond what is in iMovie. So with this feature, you can't move the box around. It's not move. It stays in the center essentially. There's different ones. There's ones in the lower portion. There's one in the center. There's different colors, but there isn't really one that's like you can move around, make it wherever you want, which is kind of, annoying, but there is a way to go around this. So this is what I do for my videos. So if you go to Safari, go to Google, and you search letterbox 1080p for pixelation, you click one of the first couple. I'm just going to use this one. So it'll have these little this little checkered pattern on it, which is how you know if it's right. I'm gonna name it. I'm just gonna name it text box for just to easily know what I'm doing. You can save it to anywhere you want. I'm gonna personally save it to the desktop, so it's easiest to access for the transparency. Then you're gonna go to this edit thing in the top right corner over here, and then over here you can see this rectangular selection button, and you're just going to take this and you're going to grab just the white portion and you're going to push the crop button after that. So now you have this white transparent tool area. I don't know what you want to call it, like this text box. So now you can add whatever you want onto it. So now you're going to go to tools, down to annotate. Then you could push anything you want. You can add anything. You can add shapes or whatever, but I just use it for text mostly. So you go into text, and then from here, you can say whatever you want. You could say, LOL, okay. That's what I do, zoom. I zoom in on the face sometimes, and I'll just do funny, different text. So you can do this, and then you just push out of it. You go to File, you go to Save. You don't have to push Save As, it just automatically does that. You go down to this arrow over here that you can see in the upper left corner right here. And then you go down to desktop, and it should be right there as text box. So now this is from a previous tutorial I was working on, but this is the one I just did right now. And if I want to add it to right here, then I'm going to click it. I'm going to go up here to where it says cutaway. You're going to push down, you're going to go to picture in picture. Where it says dissolve, you're going to push 0. And you're going to push enter. You're going to go to this blue thing we got going over here and fit, and then you're going to go back over here where there's this little overlay type thing going on, icon. Then you can make it as big or small as you want, but I usually make it, it depends how you want it, but and I usually always make my text white, as I didn't mention this earlier, but when you're on the making your text, you can make it black, you can make it any color. So I usually do white though. So then I can just put this text here, and then right here I can adjust how long I want it. So if I want the text to be there for, let's say, 4 seconds, then I can go here until it says, we look down here, it says 4 seconds, 4.3. It's good enough. So now when I click it,
I like to be less.
this is such an interesting. So now you can see that this LOL okay thing just kind of goes right there. And I don't have, the titles, I don't have to put it wherever they want me to. I can put it wherever I want. I can put it here, 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 wherever. And this is because of the transparency of the format that we've been using on the text. So you don't have to, this is just one of the things I really like to do in my videos. Some YouTubers do this too, but yeah, it's actually not very hard and pretty simple. And yeah, that's just probably the first tip I'd give you. Okay, now for a second tip that I use for my videos is just zooming in general. This seems like something that would be so super easy, but some people can actually have trouble with this, so I'll just explain how I do it. So if I want to do it where my text is, I put this, I don't even know what this is called, to be honest, but this line that you got going on here, where I want to split it, and then I can go over and I can push split. It's on my computer, I have it on my toolbar because I have the touch bar, but you can also go over here and edit, and then you can push this. There's a split button somewhere, it should be around here. There's the undo split. Either you can cut, and then there's file, all over here, modify. This is where you can find most of the different things that you want to do in iMovie, but it depends. It's usually on your lower taskbar, but it's just different for me because of my certain computer. But anyway, so then I cut it where it ends if I just want the text on that part, and then I'll go to this thing where it says the fit crop to fill Ken Burns, and then I'll go crop to fill and say I just want to, for funny, I don't know, for something funny, your face, you have a funny reaction, you zoom into your face, and then I can do this. You can watch, I'll show it to you.
To be less
It'll look like this.
pink, it's always great. Okay,
Okay, so yeah, that's just an example. I'm not even using like a good part to use it, but that's just an example of if you do something funny or your funny reaction, you can use this text and this way of zooming in to kind of just, emphasize that. A lot of YouTubers actually use this type of editing, but different. iMovie is actually free, and a lot of like Cute Cut Pro X, I want to say, that costs a lot more money. This is free, and it doesn't take that much time once you get to learn how to do it. So there's a lot of other different things that you can do in iMovie, including audio, for example. Audio you can get off of, if you go to here, YouTube to MP3 converter, right? So you go in here, and then you go onto YouTube and you find your favorite, if you want an outro song. Be careful of copywriting issues and stuff like that, but I think as long as the song isn't that long, it should be okay. And you're just using a clip of something or a sound, or if you have the permission to use it. But I'm just going to do an example for now, so I'm going to look up, I don't even know, we'll just look up Frozen, because I used that in my last outro, just for part of it. So you can go here, what's the song? Let It Go. Okay, I guess we'll go to Let It Go. And once you go here, you can pause it, go to this thing, you got the link, go to the link, and then copy it, don't paste it yet, and then paste it here. It'll convert it into, it identified what the thing is, as you can see here. It's loading the video, it's finding out like what the video is, and then it's converting it from that YouTube link to an MP3 file that will come up into your iTunes. So once it converts, you can push download, and then it pops up over here, and then once it goes up here, it'll automatically start playing, which is always a fun time for me. But yeah, so you got it in you already automatically have in your iTunes. So now you have the song. So you can go here and say you're doing your outro. So this is your outro. You want to add go to your media, and then photos. Let's see. If you want to go, I just had a download that I just made a new, so I think it's here. Yeah. Okay, so this is like my outro picture thingy we got going on. So then we add this, and Always make sure if you don't want that to zoom in because it automatically does that, just put fit because I don't preferably like that. Go to audio. Then now you can automatically see it's here, the let it go. So now I can click this sound that I like, add it to the end. You can also, one trick I do is to fade into it. So you go here, some people might not know this, and then you zoom it into where you want it to actually start going full. And then you can, if you want to expand to make this a little bit longer, you can do that. And then once you can move it over and then have this fade out too. So once it's kind of fading in and then fading out.
Stuff and anything else that should be included in that. But for now, let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go.
So that's exactly how you do that. Okay guys, so now that I've shown you how to do the text, like the LOLOK thing over here, the zooming in, and also how to convert the YouTube link into an MP3 to go straight to your iTunes, and also how to fade that in and out of your outro, or you can also do the same exact thing for your intro. So now that I've shown you those like 3 elements, I just want to wrap up the video with showing you how to add cool fonts to either this text box that you do yourself, my keyboard's going crazy, to the LOLOK thing, or you can also add it to these titles, which are also very helpful just depending on the type of video you're making. If you're making a vlog, I feel like these, like the LOLOK thing I've shown you, is better because you can move it to wherever you want. But if you're making an instructional tutorial or something like that, these are good for showing kind of chronological order and stuff like that. So I find these helpful too. But either way, I'm going to show you how to get the free fonts and how to install them and all of that. So you're going to go on to dafont.com, D-A-F-O-N-T. You're going to go to download fonts, and these are some of the recently added ones. You can go up here and you can search for a font. You can like put in whatever you want, or you can go into these different sections and then you can search by that. There's one I want to show you. It's called December Pastel. There it is. I personally use the December Pastel for my thumbnails and stuff, but push download right here. It'll pop up right here where all your downloads go, and I'll show you how to install it. So you can do this with any of them, but I'm just showing you this with this one personally. You're going to click onto it, then where it says install font, it's super easy. Right there, it goes right into it. So here, install checked. Now it's right there. You have it right there. Now all you have to do is go into iMovie. So now you go into the title where you want to add something. So I'm just gonna say hello, and then we're gonna go into font and then go all the way down to show fonts. Then you're gonna go in and you can either search it through here or just go, it's already in alphabetical order. You find the December Pastel. Now all you have to do is, here, let's go over here. You pushed it and there you go. It changed already. So all you have to do is click that, and once you click the font that you prefer that you installed, it'll automatically go into your font. So now you don't have to keep going back into that all the way down to show fonts. So now you have the December Pastel, so you can type hello, whatever you want to type. Okay, so anything that you type will be in that font that you choose. You can make it in different color, you can make it a different size, anything that you want. Make it bold, make it italics, anything that you want. So you can do that with any font that you find on dafonts.com, and this will just ensure that you get the best possible look for whatever video you're going for. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys learned something new about how to edit with iMovie, and everything I've shown you guys today is completely free as long as you have iMovie, and even on a different computer, so, like different than a MacBook, you can still download iMovie. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year, but